It is often easy to hide behind a quick text, snap, post, or tweet, but the lasting effects can have devastating results on teens and their families. With school starting back up again next month, AT&T has launched a first-of-its-kind effort to help students, parents, and educators tackle the cyberbullying crisis. And joining us now to share more about the campaign is Kelly Starling, who's the Senior PR Manager for AT&T in South Florida. Good morning. Nice to see you again.
Thanks for having me.
Always a timely topic here. Bullying is a problem that's getting a lot of exposure these days, but it's even more common than teenagers and kids and parents, for that matter.
Absolutely. AT&T and the Tyler Clementi Foundation did a poll last year of some New York teens, and about 50% of those teens said they had been cyberbullied, and about 80% said they knew people who'd been cyberbullied. And even more shocking, well, maybe not so shocking, but only 1 out of 3 of those teens who had been bullied had actually talked to their parents about it.
Said something about
a lot of this stuff is going on under the same roof, and parents aren't aware of it.
Right.
And they also don't have the knowledge and the resources. So the whole point of this campaign is to try to close that gap, give educators, give parents resources so that they can raise responsible digital citizens.
What is it that parents are missing the boat on?
Again, the technology, I mean, it's pervasive. And with cyberbullying, it can happen 24/7.
Right.
So one of the reasons we created this film, which is part of the campaign, it's called There's a Soul Behind That Screen. And the name right there tells you we're trying to remind them, just because you don't see the person, there is a soul behind the other screen. And this movie is basically a compilation of several other award-winning films that were produced and created by students themselves, so from their personal experiences with cyberbullying. So the first thing we would say is you can go to soulbehindthatscreen.org. You can get access to this resource guide for parents that talks about how to prevent it. It tells them, talk to your teenager, set limits on their technology use, don't let them go to bed with their device, because in one of the cases in this movie, you will see one of the boys got really depressed. He was sleeping a lot, and his parents noticed he was on his phone until late hours into the night. Part of it being cyberbullying. Take advantage of parental controls. You and I were just talking about this. I have a 13-year-old who's unhappy because I basically locked his laptop with parental controls. But I said, here's your options: parental controls or no laptop.
Nothing at all.
And as you and I were talking, we weren't raised in with social media or the internet.
Neither were a lot of parents.
Neither were a lot of educators. So many of us are struggling with trying to understand our children's online lives. We can't be with them 24/7, but yet they have access to the world 24/7 on these devices. So,
and as a parent, like I was saying to you, we have to think like the bad guys think sometimes.
Absolutely.
Put yourself in that position, as much as you hate to do it, and think about how they prey on these young kids.
And that's and so like when my son's talking about, oh, I'm going to go on this service and play this game with my friend, I'm like, wait, server, because there are strangers out there, and this is the way to get to kids. So you have to have those conversations, and that's the first place you start. Talk to them about it, and make sure they know it's okay to come to you. You want them to come to you if they know of someone being cyberbullied or if they themselves are being cyberbullied. But it really starts there. I highly encourage parents. The movie is 20 minutes long, but it is so impactful. It's worth the 20 minutes.
All right, Kelly, so glad that AT&T is doing something about this, trying to help tackle the cyberbullying problem. Thank you again.
Thank you.